Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we have an unusually lightweight Adidas basketball shoe, the Adizero Select 2.0. So retail price is set at 110 US dollars, I believe. Here in Canada, they just never sold this line, so I never even got a chance to get the first version. The 2.0 is being promoted by Jalen Green mostly. From 1 to 2, they basically went from Evan Mobley to Jalen Green. It suits his build and playing style perfectly, I thought. All these colorways so far make it look like an indoor soccer shoe to me. Interesting enough, so that I had to get it. But I got the wrong size, and I can't really exchange or return. Double sock did solve it for me. However, the most important thing I gotta tell you before we talk about anything is that you need to go down at least a half size for the best fit, just from my experience. I have slightly wider feet and wear a size 10.5 in most shoes. Harden's AE1, 10.5 in these is way too big for me. Not just heel slippage, but also the collar area around the midfoot is a loose fit too, so I had to double sock. That has a lot to do with the minimal padding and thin upper. If you like at least a somewhat secure fit on feet, go half size down from your true size. I could see myself wearing a full size down in these too. That's how much dead space I have going true to size. Anyways, a lot more to cover because this is almost completely different from most of their other basketball shoes. So let's get right into it. As to how the Adizero Select 2.0 performs, cushion is not a strong aspect on this shoe. Lightstrike is one of the more lightweight and low density setups out there. It does feel nice and soft, comfortable enough, so I wouldn't consider these to be bricks or too stiff on feet, but impact protection is below average. Landings didn't feel very smooth for me. It feels like I'm landing on a flat and thin midsole. I'll probably describe it that way. Playing on a concrete court or eating too much before, you'll see it feels even more obvious. But if you like something that is very low to the ground, this does give you that type of core feel.
You can use it for that.
Traction is pretty good, even though it's not so squeaky for those who really care about it. They went with the bigger grooves this time, kind of like the AE1 and Son of Shy 3.0. The pattern is reminiscent of the Dame 4, especially on the top half, but the rubber does not feel very durable for outdoor use. So yeah, durability I'm a little bit concerned about. Traction performance is decent, and I don't think you'll have any problems getting to a hard stop. No slipping from my experience. Fit, we've talked about it already. Very important, go half size down, even if you have wide feet. There's absolutely no need to size up. Width is slightly above average. Length is longer than average for sure. So to avoid heel slippage, you gotta size down. Otherwise, you end up having to double sock like I did. Stability is alright. Lockdown isn't very good. At the end of the day, it is a low top with minimal materials all over the upper. So there's not much support really. Super light and breathable. That's the defining feature of this shoe. Because when was the last time Adidas gave us a lightweight hoop shoe, right? The Hardens, Anthony Edwards, Dames, Trae Youngs, even their budget shoes are pretty much all on the heavier side. But these guys, size 10.5 comes to only 370 grams. To give you a reference, from Adidas, the AE1 is a whopping 500 grams for the same size. Outside of Adidas, this is even lighter than some of the lightest basketball shoes out there, like the Curry 4 Low Floatrol at 385 grams, Ja 1 and Zoom Freaks at around 390 grams. And last thing is that this is going to be pretty hard to maintain. Like, it gets dirty very easily. Everything is so minimal that I've already started to question how these can hold up over the long term. So I'll for sure update on this later on too. Overall, A-tier shoe. Lightweight and wide foot friendly, but a little bit too flat, and impact protection is lacking. Good traction though. For heavier and bigger players, I personally would not recommend these, but otherwise all good. As always, I'd love to know what you think about these, especially for a shoe that is quite a departure from the typical Adidas hoop shoes. So let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.